This is my first steps guide for TT. This will show you how to get started right from when you spawn, give you some tips, and I'll show you a couple jobs I recommend to get started on making money and getting some levels. So you've just spawned in TT for the first time. I'm going to show you the recommended path to take from here as far as jobs and money goes, and I'm also going to show you how to go your own way if you just like to do your own thing. Alright, first things first. By default, the game chat is set to show you only player messages and nothing else. Like, you won't see special events, people getting cool stuff, you won't even see staff messages. So let's fix that. To open chat, press T. You're going to want to type toggle underscore old underscore chat and hit enter. Then you're going to want to type /ignore space levels. That way your chat doesn't get spammed by level notifications. So the number one most important hotkey and resource for all of TT is F7, the key F7. It'll tell you how to do just about anything and everything in TT, as well as what things are and what they do, etc. If you're ever unsure on how to do something or what something is, just hit F7 and search it. I guarantee you the info is there almost every single time, no matter what it is. So let's say, for example, you see people talking about skill perks in chat and you have no idea what those are. So let's go ahead, hit F7 and just type in perk. And you just select perks here and all the info is here. It's that simple. You'll also find just general info on the front page. You'll see jobs, frequently asked questions, commands, hotkeys, even change logs. Just a lot of info that's very useful. Now for the hotkey menus, there's a couple menus for you to access. The first is the main one, which you can access by hitting the M key, then it's on your right there. It's got a ton of stuff you can do and find in it. Car options, player settings, skills, much more. Feel free to go through all of that on your own. Now if you hold the B key, it'll bring up what's basically like a bunch of shortcuts for the main one. So, a little about factions. TT has an awesome faction system, and you can actually get into that right off the bat if you'd like to. This is something I'd actually recommend because faction members typically are great at helping each other out with whatever info, what you need. And you'll make friends and get to know the community better than if you're flying solo. So to join a faction, you're just going to want to ask chat if anyone is willing to invite you. And different factions have different purposes. Most of them are specialized in certain jobs or areas, so just ask questions and decide on what you want to do from there, what jobs, what activities and all that, what you want to kind of go down. The faction menu comes up by typing in chat /faction. And if you're already in a faction, there will be faction info right here. And this is where you'll find the faction invites whenever if you do get invited to a faction. So since you've just started out, you won't have a car. And so if you're ever left without a car, you can hold B to spawn a bike to get around. Or you can just steal a car because this is GTA. Now let's go get your first car. There's a free one at the dealership. We're gonna go to Simeon's right in the middle of the city, right here. I'll meet you there. All right, now that we're here, please mind where you leave your car because once you get out of your car, it's not going to be in passive anymore. And it's going to piss people off if it's in the way. Now a little about cars. You can only spawn them at garages, which are these blue icons on the map. And when you're in a car, you can hold B to bring up the B menu and hit auto park to delete your car. It needs to be your own car. It can't be a random car apparently. So let's go get your free car. Just right here, hit enter to open your dealership. go to free, and you'll get your free car here. Just hit purchase, and you can spawn it right outside your dealership, right here. Just hit E to open the menu. And it's going to be, I already have a lot of cars, so let's just, right here is a free car. So how do we get started making money? There's a few beginner methods. Each of them are great options. I'll walk you through the path I recommend you to take, as well as an alternative option. I'll show you exactly where to go and what to do from the start all the way to actually doing those jobs so you can follow along if you'd like. So first of all, to be able to work any job, you're going to have to visit one of the job centers first, which are these orange suitcase icons on the map. Now later down the road, you'll be able to skip this part, but I won't get into that because that's not something you'll have access to for a while. All right, let's head to the closest job center. I'll meet you there. All right, here you're just gonna walk into the yellow blip. It's gonna bring up the job menu on the right. Just use your arrow keys to go down and select garbage collector. On the top right, you're gonna see your job title is now garbage collector. Now what do we do? Like I said at the start, all the info you need is in the F7 wiki. So let's open that up. Let's hit jobs on the top and go to garbage collector. All the info's in here. What I've already said is here. What I'm gonna say is in here, but I'll walk you through it anyway, just so you kind of see it for yourself. All right, next we're gonna head back to the dealership to buy a garbage truck. The reason we didn't get one along with a free car is because job vehicles require you to be active in that job to drive the job vehicles. I'll meet you there. All right, let's go get that garbage truck. Just hit enter again to open the dealership, and you'll go to job vehicles, garbage collector, and you'll just scroll down and hit purchase right here. Now I'm not going to spawn it right away because we're going to have to go to Paleto Bay, and that's a far away, and a garbage truck, that's pretty slow. So what next? We're going to hit F7 again. It says right here, head to the garbage center, this blue garbage truck icon located in Paleto Bay. Let's find that on the map. So just right here. And I'll actually meet you at the garage because we need to get our garbage truck out after we get there. Now, the orange bar on top of the mini map is your fuel. You're going to want to keep your car topped up just regularly. If you run out of fuel, then you're out of car. All right, so we're here at the garage. You just want to park your car by holding space and pressing C. It says that on the bottom right. Press E to open your garage, and just find your garbage truck from here. Now F7 said we need to find this blue garbage truck icon, which is right over here. I'll meet you there. All right, once you're here, you're just gonna drive into this blue blip right here. Like on the bottom right, it says press LB or E on the keyboard to start route. There's going to be a bunch of info on the bottom left next to the minimap. The only thing you really need to worry about is the truck capacity, because once it gets full, you'll need to come back right here and hit E to empty it before you can continue. Now, once the roast started, you'll see a bunch of icons, new icons on the mini map there and on the map here too. And just head to the first ones. I'll meet you there. All right, once you've found some trash, what you gotta do is hop out of the truck, walk over to the bags, press LB or E to pick up the bag, walk over to the back of your truck, put it in, and rinse and repeat. All right, now you should have the knowledge to do just about any other job. It's the same kind of system. You look on F7, you find the blip. Make sure you go to the job center first. And there are a couple things you could do after. You could wait until 5 strength and start doing EMS, or you could start doing what is it called? Train conductor. All are great options. I might make more guides in the future, not sure yet. Thanks for watching.